What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the 4th episode, Moving Out with the Bros. Welcome in. How's it going? We've been doing this for a month now.
He just stole that from me. He just stole that from me. We had to re-record the beginning of this episode because the video is messed up. He stole that from me. We've officially been doing this for a month. Crazy that we've already been doing it a month, and crazy that this guy continues to steal my ideas.
But as you guys can probably see, AJ's got some comics and stuff like that behind him. We have been getting into comics, all right?
And we are improving the set. We are hoping that Cadence gets improved as well. But as you guys can see, we do have the Stranger Things Funkos that I showed on, I think it was the last episode. Jim Hopper, Dustin Henderson, beautiful. And then we do have some comics, like you said. I don't know how much of this you guys can see. We won't actually be able to tell until I go to edit it. So I'm hoping that it looks at least decent for you guys. But we are improving. It's getting better. And I hope you guys enjoy it.
Guys, I'm going to show you some comics I recently got. To start us out, I got 2 Ghost Rider comics.
Yeah, those are sick. The art on that is sick.
Main reason I got those was for the cover art.
Now, real quick, real quick, want everybody to realize we are not, by any sense of the word, comic experts at all. We have no idea. Neither of us have really ever been into comics, really at all. It's just something we started to get into. We've started to enjoy. And obviously, it correlates with the podcast. We wanted to bring it on. We wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that we've gotten here as we start our comic book journey. So for all of the psychopaths on the internet that are going to say, you know, you guys are idiots. There was something else I was going to say there, but you guys are idiots. You guys don't need to be. You guys don't need to be touching comics, whatever. Hey, guess what, Edward? Don't care. Don't care. Either click off or keep it rolling. But let's see what else he's got, because the art on the Ghost Rider ones are sick.
I also picked up this X-Men comic. It is autographed by the guy who wrote this. I will be completely honest. I don't remember his name. Like AJ said, we're new to this stuff. We're trying to get more into it.
Oh, that is sick, though. It's a sick
next
cover on that one as well.
Next, I do have these. I haven't started reading these yet. These are absolutely fire, in my opinion.
Okay, these are what I need to get. I haven't gotten these yet. These all just recently came out last week. Wait, are these all the same?
Newest.
Are those all from the same thing?
Yeah, the newest Batman comics to release. I've got them. I'm actually really excited to read these. I haven't started reading them yet, but I have looked into them. I've taken a little peek. The art and stuff looks actually really good. So I'm actually really excited to start reading those. And then also, we have both started to read Absolute Batman.
Yes.
It's incredible.
Okay. I will say, this is what got my interest peaked to even go to the comic book store, look around. Because I've done it before. Like, my fiance and I have gone to comic book stores. We've gone to, like, you know, whatever, like little shops like that have Funko Pops, comics, all kinds of stuff. Just because it's kind of cool to go look around sometimes. But I've never actually gotten into it. Absolute Batman is something that, even as somebody that, again, we are not into comics, we haven't been into comics, Absolute Batman is something that has been popping off, and even I have heard about it. People have told me, go check it out, go see what it's all about. So that is what got me into it. And I'm a person, artwork, visuals, that is what gets me. The artwork for Absolute Batman is freaking gorgeous. I'm going to tell you right now, right off the bat, from the comics that I have so far and what I've gotten into and the stuff that I've bought, literally just based off the cover art. And there might be some people that think that's stupid. I don't care. A lot of the comics that I'm going to buy is just based off the cover art. Now, I am reading through Absolute Batman. I don't know how far you're through it.
I am a little bit of a ways into the 4th.
Okay, I'm on 3. So I do need to catch up. We're both behind, 100%. We're both behind on everything that's come out. They're up to 13 now, but I am behind. I've been busy, so I haven't been able to read the rest. But, yeah, absolutely beautiful. Right now I have all of them up to 13 besides 7 and 8. I still have to get 7 and 8, which I guess are pretty hard to get, and my shop was completely sold out of them. But as you guys, I don't know exactly how much you guys can see here. But we do have, I'll show this one a little closer up. This is issue number 1, but a different variant of the cover. I loved the art style on this one, so I had to pick that one up, even though I did get the trade version that Caden was just showing as well, which is what I've actually been reading. And then I believe this one, I'm blanking on which one this actually was. This was, I believe, book 12 is what I want to say off the top of my head. If I'm wrong on that, I apologize. But this was a limited edition cover. Again, it's not like it's super expensive or anything, but the artwork is just freaking sick. This is going to the comic book store, walking around, seeing all the comics, checking them all out. This is one of the coolest covers I've seen on anything. Like, this is freaking sick.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, freaking awesome. So, yeah, I mean, we got all so far. I have all of the, like I said, all the absolute Batmans besides 7 and 8. I'm hoping to get those this week because they're supposed to be restocking on those. So, hoping to get those. The storyline so far, again, I'm only into 3, Caden's on 4, so we're not, fully deep into it yet. But storyline so far, pretty solid. Pretty solid, I would say. It's the first time we've seen a Batman that is um like ground level. Like, he's not rich, he's not a billionaire. He's just an average worker. He's like a whatever he does. He's a construction guy or whatever, which I think is pretty cool. And I like okay. I want to make sure I have this right. The guy at the beginning, because like the first two, I believe, or maybe even 3 all the way through, has the guy that's like following him around, like following Absolute Batman around, working for somebody else, trying to figure out everything that's happening.
Hmm.
That guy Alfred?
I don't know.
I'm pretty okay. Hold on, I'm pretty sure that guy's Alfred. If I have this wrong, I am so sorry. I'm gonna open this up right now because I'm pretty sure
I will
that
say
guy's
though,
Alfred, and I thought that was sick. That is how they portrayed
I
Alfred
will
in
say though,
this one.
I don't know if you've seen this part yet. Like, I don't know where this actually was. I know it was kind of in the third or fourth part, but his vehicle, the dump
I know
truck
exactly what you're talking about.
Batmobile.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
It is Alfred. It is Alfred. That is a sick way to portray Alfred. It's a totally different storyline than any Batman I've ever seen. I freaking love it. But yeah, that is sick because I know exactly what you're talking about. I think that was in 2, if I'm not mistaken. I just love how over the top
Dude,
everything is. I love how over the top everything is, how over the top and crazy it is. And the artwork itself is over the top and just like, ugh. And I just love it. Freaking love it. Um, what else have you gotten? Is that everything you've gotten? You showed everything you got?
well, I mean, I also have the seventh part right
Oh,
there.
yeah. That one was cool. Yeah, I don't have that cover variant.
Um,
Um,
but yeah, my place does not. They were like all sold out of Absolute Batman stuff. AJ got a decent amount of stuff. I only have the 1 through 5 book and then the seventh comic separate. So
oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, I guess I got lucky with how much my place had.
yeah,
Lucky with that. And then some of the other
I
stuff I
mean,
picked up. I don't know. What were you gonna say?
on the topic of talking about this stuff, I think the next comic that we need to get into, and that I want to get into, is the Batman Who Laughs.
Oh my gosh, I just saw that. I saw a picture of that earlier. From whoever the artist name is that does it. That does look crazy. It does look crazy. I didn't even know that
Yeah,
existed, and I saw something on it earlier. That's crazy that you said that because I just
I've
saw
known
something
that
on it.
existed
I
for
didn't. I
one
just saw something on it
really
earlier.
bad, and
Yeah,
I think there's 7 parts if I'm not wrong.
we definitely need to check that out. I don't know if I've seen it in my place though. I don't know when that came out or anything. I have no idea when it actually came out and when they started putting that together. But that does look crazy. Again, I just love the artwork. The artwork is why I'm getting this stuff. And then starting to get into the storylines. Some of the other stuff I picked up the other day when I went back because I already have a problem and it's already taking a lot of my money. Because here's my mindset, right? I go and I'm like, oh, it's like $5 a book. So if I get like 3, it's like $15. That's not bad. And then I end up spending 100, and it's not good. But some of the other stuff I picked up was I got 1 through 3 Venom, Black, White, and Blood, which is sick. I hadn't seen, again, brand new to comics here, guys. So you may think we were stupid for saying stuff like this, but obviously didn't know any of the Black, White, and Blood stuff existed. There's actually a bunch of different characters they've done with it. I thought it was just Venom. There's a bunch of different characters they've done with it. Another one that looks really sick is Wolverine. Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood looks super sick. Some of the covers I have for that one, I got a handful of different ones. Where's my number one? I got a handful of different ones. Hold on, let me grab my stack here. Just let me grab my stack and find my number one because these covers are sick, so sick. And I was going through. I was actually about to leave. I was about to leave and didn't think I was gonna find anything else that looked interesting or that I wanted to grab. And then I stumbled upon this, and I was like, "Oh my lord, that's beautiful. That's beautiful." So we've got number one. I mean, the artwork on these is just insane. This is number one, which I think this is not saying it's a bad cover. I think just out of the ones I have, this is probably my least favorite, but still a super sick cover. And then you got number two has I had two different variants of the cover that I got because they were both just sick. So number two, boom. You got Spider-Man on the front of that one, which is pretty sick. And then the other, oh, all the way back here, the other number two cover. I mean, yeah, like what are we doing? Like if I see that and I'm not buying it, I don't deserve to be in the comic shop. I don't know what to tell you. And then number three, this one, which I did. So there's a dude I've been watching. He does live streams. Um, he's like a comic book guy. He does live streams on TikTok, just talking about comic books with people. And I was talking with him about the Venom Black, White, and Blood, which this cover is sick, but he did say the third book of this he didn't like as much. But this cover is super sick. You have the katana, which I mean, I guess it
Yeah,
does.
that one's sick.
Yeah, which I guess it does look kind of pretty different than the other two parts. But that's everything I've got so far. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all of the Absolute Batman covers and everything, but pretty freaking sick, man. Like if you guys have ever been interested in getting into comics at all, again, I mean, we're brand spanking new. We're brand spanking new. We just decided to stumble upon this and have gotten interested in it. I would definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. I don't know if I've ever really read a comic book all the way through. Maybe when I was younger, it's just some random stuff that mom and dad got me or something like that maybe, but actually getting into it, reading it and following the storyline, seeing the artwork, like the artwork all throughout, like the Absolute Batman artwork is just freaking sick. I might pick up a lot of people I've seen have been saying Absolute Wonder Woman is really good. So I might check that one out. And then I was also going to say, I bet you haven't seen this because I didn't see this until earlier. There is a different cover variant. There's a ton of cover variants, but there's one by Steven Subic who did a white and black cover. Let me pull this up. So,
And we gotta check out Infernal Hulk.
yeah. Infernal Hulk is coming out soon, the 26th, November 26th. Hold on, let me pull this up here. No, why is it not pulling it up? It's pulling up the one I have. This is not what I was looking at. I don't know. I might not be able to find it. Or no. Maybe I was going to say this one's by Steven Subic, but there's another one I found that it's very expensive. It's like $500, but it looks really freaking sick. Yeah. I don't know what else you got to hit on that. I was also going to say, I don't know if there's anything you want to jump in with here. I do have one more thing I was going to say.
All right, just
Well, so we also got
just go.
okay. Well, we also got the a couple of the DCKO blind bags. Well, Caden didn't, unfortunately. His
Yeah,
shop
I
was out.
didn't because my spot was also sold out. I mean, my spot gets sold out of everything.
I was able to get my spot actually had a lot. They had quite a bit, but I'm not trying to go broke, so I got two of them. You can see one of them. Well, again, I don't know if you guys can see it, but we got this one here. I mean, pretty sick. These are pretty sick as well. I don't know, again, too much about them or how you determine the value on them or anything like that, but pretty sick. I have another one as well, which has Superman on the front. But what I was going to say about them, because I've seen some people in the comic book space that I've been trying to build my knowledge on, see what's going on with it. I have a bunch of creators I've been following their stuff. And for those of you who don't know, we work in the social media space. That's what we do for a job. We work in the social media space. There are a lot of people that are concerned with the blind bags that it's taking the comic book community down a bad road. It's taking it down a bad road, and it's going to turn it into something like the sports card space, which you see a lot of breaks and stuff like that on social media, which people believe could take the comic book space down a bad road. With the blind bag specifically, because you have companies that could charge however much for a blind bag, people are going to buy them and then just start pretty much scamming you. So I thought like it would be something good for us to talk about since we kind of work in that space and kind of give our 2 cents on it. I think it is a little bit of a dangerous path, a little bit, because we've seen how it's been blown out of proportion in a lot of stuff. For sports cards, I mean, memorabilia, not so much because it's like, I don't know, there wasn't really anything before that. Like, that's just how memorabilia works. But sports cards and other stuff, like, I'm just trying to think of, like you have, for example, here's a good example. when we went to the card show. When was that? 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. We went to the card show, and I bought
Something like that.
yeah, and I bought that mystery sports card repack. You remember that for the challenge we were doing?
I think I might remember that.
Okay, well, we have a video of it. We have a video of it. And I got scammed.
Mm.
I got scammed out my freaking cheeks. So that's kind of what I'm saying is a bad side of it. To where, I mean, these are sick. I think
I
these are
mean,
sick.
that's like that's just a but that is a basically a reseller or whatever you want to call them, just
No, but that's what
making
I'm.
their own repacks.
But that's what I'm saying is I think if you start to have these go down this road, you're going to have people start to take advantage of it, which the comic book community, from what I've seen and from what I've researched, hasn't seen that. We see it because we're part of the sports card space, we're part of the memorabilia space. We've seen it, we know it, we live it. The comic book community has not seen anything like that, and I think it could be bad because you're going to have people like that starting to take advantage of it and screw a bunch of stuff up. And you're going to have this is the big thing. No, hold on. This is the big thing. This is the big thing that I was going to say, especially in the sports card space, memorabilia as well, but especially in the sports card space, you have the scalpers. You have the scalpers that go and buy up everything and nobody else gets to touch it. That is what's going to happen with comic books with these blind bags. I can
Mhm.
promise you. Yeah,
Okay, I'll say that is a good point,
yeah.
but
That
what I
scared
will
me.
say is people could make their own repacks for comic books. They could have done that 20 years ago. They could do it. They can do it now. They can do it at any point. It doesn't matter if they start doing blind bat. Like anybody can do it at any point.
Well, yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying the comic book community. Like we obviously we haven't been a part of the comic book community. We're just getting into it. But from what I've seen and what I understand, nobody has. I mean, there's been companies that have done it a little bit. Obviously, we have one, but nobody has really gotten into it. And there's not really comic book breaks. There's not really comic book repacks. Those things don't really exist right now. And so I think they could go down a bad path. People taking advantage of it. But more importantly, the bigger part is what I said with the scalpers. Because if you that's probably what happened at your comic book store. Is somebody just went in there and bought every single one of the freaking DCKO repacks. That's
Yeah, probably. But
exactly, which is
also,
BS.
also, I really like blind bags and stuff like that. And I'm starting to really like comics. So I mean, I would be like I enjoy comic blind bags. But like you said, I mean, if there's scalpers and stuff like that, then I mean,
Yeah,
like if it's gonna be like the Pokemon situations,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying it's bad either. I like them as well. And these ones I think are good. I think like the $10 price point I think is fair. $10 price point isn't terrible. Grab a couple of them for $20. See what you can get. Because I've actually seen a majority of people ripping them and getting some decent value back. To at least kind of get close to breaking even at least or break even. But if you have these companies that start doing blind bags and they're charging $30 a piece for these, then we're gonna have a problem. Then we're gonna have a problem because that's what I've seen some people scared of is the price of comics starting to go up since there's a lot more popularity here recently of comic books with stuff like Absolute Batman bringing a lot more popularity. Is the price is just going through the roof. So I know there's a lot of people that are scared about that. So I wanted to just mention that. But I mean that's really the big thing is the scalpers is something I would be worried about personally. Even just trying to go to the store, not even like I'm not buying comics thinking, oh, I'm going to try to resell this. I just love how they look. I love the artwork. That's the whole reason I'm trying to get um all the issues of Absolute Batman is because each cover is so sick. So sick. It doesn't even have to be any of the more expensive variant ones. Just the regular covers are so freaking sick.
yeah. And if I'm getting blind bags or whatever, and if I'm trying to pull that rare one, that crazy one, me personally, I'm not gonna resell it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna keep that
yeah,
to frame and display.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. But there's people that would take advantage of that. Um, and kind of
Yeah.
ruin it for everybody else. But last thing I'll say on comics before I move on to the next thing, is I will say now how my mind works, which is a little bit of a curse, I would say, is whenever I get interested in something or I get a hobby, this is why I don't really have, I would say I don't really have too many hobbies myself, really any hobbies at all. Because how my mind works is as soon as I get into something, I want to take that thing I'm getting into and I want to turn it into something. I want to make it into something. I want it to be my job, right? So my mind starts to go, oh, oh, you can't just sit here and enjoy this. You have to try to build something out of it. You have to do whatever, which is good in some points. I mean, that's what we've built a career out of. That's what our business is something that we love to do, which is a good thing. But it's also a bad thing when I just want to have a hobby and I just want to enjoy these things, and then my mind wants to say, no, 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 no. You're not just gonna enjoy it, okay? You're gonna turn
Johnny,
it
you
into
can still
something.
enjoy. You can
I
still
know,
enjoy
but
it.
that's what my mind freaking does, and it drives me insane. It drives me freaking insane. Makes me so mad. Because a big thing with this that I feel is really good for myself, which I don't know if this is how it is for you, but for myself, when I go to the comic shop, right? My comic shop, again, I've only been there, I think, 3 times or something since I found it. But when I go, there's not really too many people in there. It's pretty quiet. I'm just walking around. I'm in my own headspace, seeing all these sick things, trying to find, some sick covers, some sick artwork. And it's just peace. It's just peaceful. I'm just enjoying it. I'm not thinking about anything else. And just like I'm separated from the rest of the craziness going on, which is very nice. And I think that's a good thing for a lot of people um, in comics, or really a lot of things that I was going to mention, because I'm somebody that doesn't have too many things where I'm just like separating myself, bringing myself peace, and I just lose my mind a lot of the time. So I just thought I'd mention that as well.
Well, I also, when I walk into mine, I try and chat it up with the guys working there a little bit.
And they say, leave me alone.
No, no, they enjoy it. They've actually gotten to know me.
I just saw a video, I think yesterday or the day before, of somebody talking about how comic book store employees are usually really mean and hate people that are starting to get into new comics. But it sounds like you've had a good experience. And I will say the people I've talked with at my shop have all been really nice as well. And I had some good experiences.
You're cutting out for me, brother.
So I was just saying, it sounds like you've had some good experiences. And I mean, I've had some good experiences because I saw a video of somebody saying that usually these comic book employees um, can like be mean or rude to people that are starting to get into comics because they just don't like it, I guess.
Yeah, my guys were. I mean, they were nice to me. They helped me out.
Yeah, I mean, when I was talking to people, they helped me out a lot. That's the only reason I have this one, because the guy was like, "Hey, you might like this. This is sick." It's like, yeah, that's sick. Thanks. So I don't know,
Yeah.
but we can move on from comics. New thing we're into, guys. So we may talk about it a little more, here and there on the pod. Show you guys some more stuff we're getting, and stuff like that. But we can move on to the next thing here. I don't know if you want to jump into something or if you want to go into something I have. Whatever you're feeling. Whatever you're feeling, brother.
I guess we'll just jump into mine.
Take us away.
All right. We are running it back with this or that, but it's like a little different this time.
Mm, beautiful.
This or that. Let's get into it. This time, there's like mini segments within the this or that segment. So you'll see.
Interesting. Okay.
So to start us out, the first mini segment is this or that genre battles.
Interesting.
So
Interesting.
to start us out, we've got action or comedy.
Ooh. So if I choose, so whichever one I choose, that's like the road I go down, and that's what we're gonna get in, or like, what are we doing here?
Well, no, it's just that's just the like that's the theme of everything that I'm asking you here. There's different themes. Like
Yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
it,
So
it's
if
just
I,
genre themed,
if I,
basically.
oh, okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say comedy. I'm gonna say comedy. I like a good comedy. I'm sitting down. I'm chilling for the night. I like a good comedy.
Okay. Horror or sci-fi?
I'm gonna say horror. I don't really watch a lot of sci-fi. Or no. Maybe I guess I do actually. I say sci-fi because I guess I do watch a lot of sci. I watch Stranger Things. I watch
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Supernatural. Yeah. So yeah, I guess sci-fi,
All right, drama or thriller?
thriller,
Rom-com or mystery?
mystery.
Superhero movies or classic cinema?
What do we mean by classic cinema?
Uh, Like, just think like back in the day, they didn't have like the new Superman that just came out. They didn't have that back in the day. You know
So
that?
you okay? So you're talking about Man of Steel,
I guess.
like stuff that like you're talking about. We're just talking about not new age stuff, but just stuff that's like
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah,
coming up as I was growing up. Okay.
yeah.
So wait, what were the two options again?
Superhero movies or classic cinema. So like I get like you said, it's basically new age or old age, I guess.
Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Right now, I'm gonna say old, but
Mm,
but but new has a lot of stuff going for it. Has a lot of stuff going for
all right. Animated movies or live action remakes?
it. So you almost had me there. I thought you were just going to say live action, and I almost answered before you were even done speaking. Yeah, I'm saying animated.
You're saying animated.
Yeah, if we're talking animated or live action remakes, I'm saying animated. Those are the classics.
Okay.
That's before we do this live action
Sitcoms or dramas?
sitcoms.
All right, moving on. This or that. Characters and actors.
Okay.
We've got Iron Man or Captain America.
Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna say, okay. If I'm talking about the movies, right? If I'm gonna sit down and I'm either gonna watch all the Iron Man movies or I'm gonna watch all the Captain America movies. Personally, I'm watching the Iron Man movies, so I'm gonna say Iron Man.
That's a good way to put it, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Batman or Spider Man?
Oh my gosh, it's disgusting. It's
I mean,
disgusting.
I think we have to say Spider Man.
Yeah, I
I
have
know
to say
it's
Spider Man.
obviously insanely difficult.
Batman's on a tear right now. Uh,
Yeah.
like Batman Part 2 is coming out soon. Obviously, we're reading Absolute Batman in the comics. But we're gonna go Spider Man. You have to go Spider Man. I mean, I'm so pumped for the new Spider. Everybody's pumped for Spider. Like Spider Man dropped, the
Yeah.
whole world is watching. So
All right. Denzel Washington or Leonardo DiCaprio? Don't tell me you don't know who Denzel Washington is.
no, yes, I do. I do. I'm just trying to think of things that I've seen them in and like what I personally like what I've personally seen that I've liked them in. I think I would go with Leo. I'm gonna go with
That's
Leo.
crazy. In my opinion, I'm going Denzel any day of the week. I love Denzel Washington. I love him. I love him.
Hey,
All right. Ryan Reynolds or Chris Pratt?
let me just. I just want to clarify because there's a lot of Chris's. Chris Pratt is Star Lord, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking Chris Pratt.
Okay. Darth Vader or Thanos?
Darth Vader. I'm taking Darth Vader. Taking the classic.
Okay. Jim Carrey or Adam Sandler?
Oh, Adam Sandler. I love both of them. I love both of them, but I love Adam Sandler.
All right. Next. This or that. You just got like a. This is kind of like fun random.
Fun random.
All
Hey,
right.
that's me.
And this is short. Movie theater popcorn or snacks at home?
I'm gonna say snacks at home because if you guys want to know, I actually used to work in a movie theater. I used to work in a movie theater. I'm not gonna say which one because when I say this statement, maybe that movie theater will come after me and sue me. But there was a manager that told me directly the when you're making the popcorn in a movie theater, you put the kernels in and there's other stuff that you put in with it that gives it that yellowish color. The stuff you put in with it directly causes cancer. So I mean, so I'm gonna
Okay.
go snacks at home.
All right. Subtitles or no subtitles?
No subtitles. F that.
Okay. Watch trailers or go in blind.
See, I used to be a person that said I used to watch all the trailers, but then when I started watching the guys from the Escape Pod podcast, they had mentioned that they don't do that. They usually watch the first trailer to come out and they don't watch any after that. And after hearing that, I kind of get why, especially with these new movies that have been coming out. They release so much through all the trailers. So I kind of want to say no trailers.
Post credit scenes or skip them.
What? I'm not post credit scenes. I'm not skipping a post credit scene.
Okay. Next segment. This is going to be the last one. This or that. We have a hot take
Ooh, okay.
part here. All right. I guess these are hot takes. Rotten Tomatoes. Are you trusting it or ignoring it?
Oh gosh, I don't freaking know. I don't know.
I know my answer.
I'm gonna say ignoring it.
Yeah, I'm ignoring it as well.
Yeah,
Reboots. You love them or hate them?
hate them.
Right. 3D movies. Are they fun or are they pointless?
They're pointless. Get them out of here. We ruined our experience with Fantastic Four. Okay, I don't want to watch it in freaking 3D.
Cliffhangers. Exciting or annoying?
Exciting, exciting. We just talked about this with Peacemaker too. The people that say that it shouldn't have ended with a cliffhanger, I don't know what else you want in your life. How do you expect
Yeah.
them to end the show for you to go back and keep watching it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. And last but not least, spoilers. Fine or unforgivable?
Unforgivable.
Unforgivable. There we
Yeah,
go. That
yeah.
was this or that.
Boom.
There it
Love it.
is.
Again, if you guys love that segment, you want to see more, let us know in the comments, baby. Let's keep it going. Now, we'll bounce into this. I think we're going to be talking about this in every episode for a while. I think it's going to be something that we continue to talk about. Stranger Things season 5, baby. More stuff came out. There's more stuff that's going to keep coming out. First 5 minutes dropped. We should have done one of those videos where we watched it. We should have done that. I regret not doing it. I'm so mad that we didn't do it. We should have done one of those videos to put on the TikTok and the Instagram and everything. But first 5 minutes dropped. Did you watch it?
Yes.
Okay. Right off the bat, what'd you think?
Like, I'm probably going to sound like a complete idiot when I'm saying this. Like seriously, I'm gonna sound like a complete idiot. I know I am. But I was a little confused because, like, why, like, why did it look like that? You know what I mean?
Why did Will look like that?
Yeah.
Okay. This is my first point I have on this because a lot of people are complaining about it. So that's not actually Will. That's not what's his name? The guy that plays him. Gosh darn it. The guy that plays him. Noah Schnapp. Noah Schnapp. That's not Noah Schnapp. That's not him. That is a kid that they found that looks like him and then they put CGI over his face. So that's why he looks like that, which people were complaining about. It doesn't look great. It annoyed me as well. When I turn it on and go to watch it, and the first thing I'm like, why does he look like that? But obviously, they don't have young Noah Schnapp anymore. They can't go back in time and grab him and put him in this scene. So, does it look great? No. Does it throw you off? Yes. Does it look good enough? Yes, because I don't think we're going to see more of this young Noah Schnapp than what we saw in this first 5 minutes. I don't think we're going to see anymore. I think that's it. That's it. We're not going to see more of this. I think that's it. It doesn't look great. It threw me off, but I think it looks good enough. It's like, okay, obviously we don't have young Noah Schnapp anymore. Boom, looks good enough. But I think it looks fine. Now, I will also say, I feel like everything was off color-wise. Maybe I'm insane, but I feel like everything was off color-wise. Like we're doing our rewatch right now. We're rewatching Stranger Things. So we just watched season 1. I'm on season 3. I'm sure you're further than me. I feel like everything was off.
Yes, stuff was different color wise, but I honestly think I liked it more. Like, for
Yeah,
example,
I
for
don't know
example,
if I liked it or not.
The Demogorgon was a lot more white. I
hmm
liked
hmm
that.
hmm
I
Yeah,
liked that.
I don't know if it's something that I'm like. I mean, I'd have to go rewatch it again. I don't know if I liked it or didn't like it, but it was very noticeable where like a lot of stuff was changed. The coloring of everything was changed. Like the in complete atmosphere, everything just felt different. And like you
Yeah.
said, like the Demogorgon was much more. Everything was like more bright, I guess. I don't know, because like usually we're used to seeing more dark and like reds added in, but I feel like it was more like a cold blue theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was interesting. Um, there's a ton of people just grabbing this first 5 minutes and just running off with theories all over the place. Honestly, annoys me so much. I mean, it's like every video I see is somebody saying something. I'm like, oh my gosh. Can we not just wait till
Yeah,
it
no.
comes out? Like, none of you are going to be right. Like, it's so annoying.
And everybody's talking about what's his name? The Turnbow kid? Is that what's his last name? The new kid that's being added.
Yeah, the new kid, I don't know his last name, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. I don't know why everybody's hating on him.
I know, I've seen a lot of people hating on him as well. Oh
No,
my
but I will
gosh.
say this though. I will say this though. When I saw him on the cover picture and everything like that, I was like, "Oh, I'm actually really excited for this. There's a new kid being added, blah blah blah." But then when I saw some clips of him talking to people at the premiere or
Yeah, the
whatever.
premiere event they just did.
If I'm not mistaken, he's playing a bully.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I found that out. I didn't know that.
I I don't I gotta watch it, but to me, he just doesn't look like the bully type.
I want to know who he's bullying
Yeah. I
because
don't know.
because he's obviously much younger than any of the main kids.
Well, no, it definitely has to do something with Erica.
That's what I
Um,
was thinking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the
yeah.
only way it would work. But you look at her character, doesn't seem like somebody that could be bullied. She's quick,
Oh
she's snappy, she's sassy.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
and Fat Boy over here is gonna bully? I don't think so. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
But yeah, like you were saying with going off the premiere, you were saying handful of fans and creators got to watch the entire first episode. Got to watch the entire first episode.
Yeah.
Everything I've seen, everybody said it's amazing. Everybody said it's amazing, and bodies drop in episode 1.
Oh yeah, I remember people saying nobody is safe.
Nobody,
Nobody.
nobody's safe, and people die in episode 1. That's
Oh
crazy.
man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh god.
Like they said, people I saw were saying, in some of these other seasons you've seen, it starts out kind of slow. You start to figure out what it say. It just starts off sprinting, and people die in episode 1, which is absolutely insane.
God, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm
But I mean, like realistically, I'm not really surprised just because like it's the ending.
sure I'm not
It's the last
surprised,
season.
but if a major character dies in episode 1, we now have 7 more episodes to go without them. So
Well,
it's not
yeah,
like they're
and
dying at the end of the show.
each one of those episodes are an hour and a half long.
Yeah.
They
So
could be longer. I don't know.
yeah. So it's not like they're dying at the end of the show and it's like, well, that's it. It's no, no, no. We have 20 more hours of film to get through with this character gone.
Yeah, I mean, again, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah. That was everything I had to say on that. But I mean, obviously, I think we're going to keep talking about this in every episode. I think there's going to be more stuff that comes out. We're going to keep talking about it, and it's right around the corner, November 26th. November 26th, first 4 episodes drop. I'm trying to get through my rewatch. We are
What are you on?
3 episodes into season 3, I think.
I'm on season 4. I'm almost
Yeah.
finished it.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
And I actually didn't realize season 4, every episode is long.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
Every one is minimum hour. There's an episode that's an hour 40. The very last episode is 2 hours and like 22 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. That's when they started doing the big stuff. That's why I'm so excited for season 5, because you really start to see that craziness in season 4.
They better keep that up in season 5.
Mm-hmm. They definitely are.
Like I'm talking like finale episode needs to be
It's
3
it's
hours long.
gonna be full movies. It's gonna be full movies, and I'm saying the finale episode is gonna be no shorter than 2 hours.
Well, yeah, there's no way.
But I am very scared to see what happens. I don't even know. Gosh. Yeah. I don't know. But obviously, like I said, we'll probably talk about that every episode. Is there anything else you want to hit on there?
No.
All right. Okay, well, we're going to move on to I think it's going to be the last segment of the episode for you guys. I got a new one. I've got a new one. So buckle up.
Let's see what the man cooked up.
Buckle up. Get ready. So this is for you. Okay? You're going to have to.
Oh, I thought it was for
You're gonna have
Ellie
to-
over in the corner.
You're going to have to choose here. This is going to be. There are nine characters that I'm about to give you. You have to pick 2 of them to protect you, and the other 7 are trying to kill you. Okay?
All right.
Now, here's the list. Captain America,
Captain America. Okay. Okay. Starting
Deadpool.
off pretty good.
Yep.
Ooh.
Deadpool.
I am a big Deadpool fan. I am.
Loki,
Loki. All right. I'm not much of a fan of Loki. I can't lie.
Hulk,
Hulk. Okay. Okay. I do like myself a good Hulk, unless it's unless it's the old man himself.
Thor,
Thor. Okay. Okay.
Wolverine,
Wolverine. All right.
sticking with our comic book theme, Absolute Batman,
Okay.
Doctor Strange,
Doctor Strange. All right.
and Vecna.
Vecna.
So you have to choose 2 of these characters to protect you from the other 7. Okay? So 2 of these characters, you and 2 other characters are going to be taking on the other 7, and you have to survive.
Now, am I crazy to think an Avenger or someone could just take out Vecna like that?
That's what I was going to say. I'm glad we're on the same page here because Vecna. Now, we haven't seen season 5, so we don't know exactly what happens, but he gets, basically taken down by a group of children. So,
Yeah.
if we're
All
taking
right.
group of children, Avengers, I think he's going to be taken out pretty quick.
I already have one secured.
So we're not taking Vecna. We know we're not taking Vecna here.
No, we're not.
Okay, let's go character by character. We'll work from where Vecna is, we'll work down. So now we have Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Tough one.
That is a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Just because. Okay, if we're talking Doctor Strange, does he have the what stone does he have?
Time Stone?
The time stone? Yeah. Does he have that or no?
We will say yes.
He does.
We'll say yes. It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one.
Okay. I'm
Now-
not gonna
now-
count him out.
I don't know if either of us really know the extent of Doctor Strange's powers well enough. Because I don't know, like we've seen movies. We haven't read comics of Doctor Strange, but we've seen movies. I don't know if we know how powerful he really is. Because maybe we're underestimating him. Because I don't know fully what he can do.
Yeah, we really do need to get more into the comics because comics actually portray how much each one of these characters can really do.
Now I will say, we see in Spider-Man, what's the one with all 3 of them?
Far From Home.
Sure. Spider-Man Far From Home, we see the scene where Doctor Strange is trying to get the box from Spider-Man, Peter Parker, and he takes him into this other universe, and Tom Holland's Peter Parker does end up outsmarting him and trapping him in that universe, in that little parallel universe, which is like...
That is facts. That is.
So I don't know.
All right, we're gonna put Doctor Strange to the side for now.
Okay. Next, we have Absolute Batman.
Absolute Batman. Now, I'll say this. I'm most likely not going to take him just because I've only read, like I said, I've only read like 4 parts. Not even.
We're not too familiar. But I will say, I went through an entire Reddit thread of people talking about who Absolute Batman would be able to beat, and it was a list of Avengers. And everybody had him losing to every single one. So,
Okay.
I mean, you have, at the end of the day, he is just a human. He's just a human in a bat suit. So, do I love Absolute Batman? He looks crazy. He is, apparently, his height and weight is like 6'9", 480.
Wow.
So, I mean, is he an absolute unit? Yes. Do I wish he could take on more people? Yes. Can he actually do it? Probably not. Probably not. But see, at the same time, I see people saying Captain America would kick his cheeks. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Captain America is a super soldier, but basically absolute Batman is as well.
Well, if we're talking about Captain America with the hammer,
Okay, we're not talking with the hammer. We're not talking with the hammer. But if we're just talking Captain
I don't know.
America, I don't know. Next, we have Wolverine.
Wolverine. I mean, again, like yeah, Wolverine's tough. He's tough. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But I think I'm gonna have to not take him.
Yeah, yeah. When you're seeing the people on this list, he just doesn't. He's not one that stands out as like
Yeah,
that's who I'm gonna take. Next, we have Thor.
Thor. I already said it. I'm locking him in. I'm taking Thor.
Locked him in right off the bat.
Yeah,
Okay,
we all know how powerful Thor is. I mean, come on.
that is true. We know how powerful he is. Yeah, I mean that's probably one you have to lock in right off the bat. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good lock in.
If I need Thor to be my daddy and protect me, I believe he can do so.
That's a good lock in. I'm not gonna hate on that one. Next, we have Hulk. Now, I almost put, I believe, the Hulk from Zombies, from Marvel Zombies. His name is Infinite Hulk, I believe, and I almost put Infinite Hulk on the list. But
Well, no. But see, here's what I want to say though, because when we were talking about Doctor Strange, we were talking about how powerful he could have been in the comics. We haven't read them, so if we're talking about Hulk and how powerful he can get,
I'm
are we
going.
counting that out?
Here's what I'm gonna say: Infinite Hulk, just Raging Hulk that we used to see. Just old Raging Hulk that we used to see. So Infinite Hulk, Raging Hulk, or Doctor Hulk. Okay, you don't know which one's showing up. So if you say Hulk, you don't know which
I
one's
don't
showing
know
up.
which one's showing up.
Yeah, so you don't know.
That is insane.
Which Doctor Hulk is getting his cheeks clapped by probably anybody on this list.
That is insane. We're putting him to the side for now. We're putting him to the side for now.
All right, next we have Loki, another person who I don't think either of us really know the extent of his powers and what he can do.
Yeah, I don't either. Um,
Have you seen Loki? Have you seen the show?
Loki. Yeah.
I haven't, so you know more than I do.
Wait, well, I have. Well, I feel. Well, I mean, I saw it a long time ago, but I just feel like it portrays his normal like self in the Avenger movies, like
What is?
same power or whatever. Like I don't.
I get. Well, no, never mind. I was going to say I guess he did get his cheeks clapped by Thanos, but no, he faked
Like
his death. So
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not taking Loki.
okay, I think you're gonna get some hate for that one. I really do.
Yeah, I think I will too. I think I will too.
Next, you have Deadpool. This is a tough one.
Now, like,
Deadpool can't die.
yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's like,
Oh,
but it's also like in the movies he gets beat up and slowed down and
yeah.
and everything. It's like I thought he couldn't die. Like I don't know. I don't know. I might honestly have to take Deadpool here. I might have to. Go next.
Captain America. Last one. Captain America.
Captain America. Okay, are we saying with the hammer or no?
Well, there's only one hammer. Thor's using it. You already took Thor. Well, Thor's going to be there either way. He's either going to be coming after you or not.
Thor doesn't have his hammer anymore. He has his new axe that he made.
Uh,
Exactly. You got to get caught up.
we're not going to give him the hammer because it's basically two Thors. It's just,
That's
it's unfair.
insane.
It's
That's
unfair.
insane.
It's
All right,
unfair.
I'm not taking Captain America.
Say that again.
I mean, if he had then I'm not taking Captain America. If he had the hammer, I'm easily taking him, and then I got him and Thor. I'm never getting beat. All right. Um, but so yep, I'm
So
taking Captain America.
here, let's just replay. So far, you have Thor. It's you and Thor. You have Captain America, Deadpool, Loki, Hulk, Wolverine, Absolute Batman, Doctor Strange, and Vecna coming after you. You get to choose one more.
I had Hulk and Deadpool to the side. I'm now going back on my thinking here. I think I either have to take Strange or Loki.
Hulk is a gamble because, like I said, you never know who's going to show up. If Infinite Hulk shows
I
up,
know.
you're good. You're good. It's a gamble,
You know what?
but
Sometimes I like to be a gambling
you
man.
could get Doctor Hulk as well, and then it's basically just you and Thor.
Sometimes I like to be a gambling man.
I will say though, if you really think about it, even if Doctor Hulk was to show up and it's just you and Thor, at least Hulk's not fighting against you.
And if he was fighting against me, he could even do anything in the first place.
If it's not Doctor Hulk, yes. If you had Infinite Hulk fighting against you,
Well, yeah.
I feel like you almost have to take Hulk just in case the Infinite Hulk shows up, because if you have the Infinite Hulk fighting against you, you're gonna have problems. Because in Marvel Zombies, we see him stomp Thor's head into the ground in 5 seconds.
You know what? We're going Thor and Hulk. And to decide which Hulk I get, let's do like a random number generator things.
Oh,
Let's say out of 30, well, I was gonna say 10 and under would be Doctor, blah blah blah. We divided by 10, but I think it should be more rare to get Infinite Hulk. Or should we just divide it equally?
10 and under, you get Doctor Hulk.
10 and under, I get Doctor Hulk.
11 to 20? No. 11. Okay. 1 to 10, you get Doctor Hulk. 11 to 24, you get, you just get like, like classic Raging Hulk. Okay?
Wow,
25 to 30, you get Infinite Hulk.
that's crazy.
Now, you've already chose, now, if you're going to do this, you've already chose to take him on your team.
Crazy numbers.
So,
Yeah, we're running it. We're running it.
okay, again, recap for everybody watching. 1 through 10 here, he gets Doctor Hulk. 11 to 24, he gets just classic Raging Hulk, which is still good. That's still very good. 25 to 30, he gets Infinite Hulk.
I mean, I get Infinite Hulk, I win no matter what. It's light. Come on, baby.
Please give me a random number between 1 and 30. Raging Hulk.
I mean, I'll take
That's
it.
14.
I could have gotten it worse. I'll take it.
14 there for anybody's audio listening. 14.
So I got
not
Thor.
Bad. Thor, Raging Hulk. I mean, it's not bad at all. I think Thor and Raging Hulk, Vecna's out. We already said Vecna's gone. Vecna's gone.
Vecna's gone.
Easy. Absolute Batman, gone. Absolute Batman, gone.
Yeah.
Wolverine, I think, gone. Wolverine's not taking Thor and Hulk. Gone.
Yeah. He's gonna put up a challenge, but he's gone.
Yeah. Deadpool. I don't know.
I'll say this: Deadpool will be gone, but it'll take a lot.
Yeah,
it'll take a lot.
Captain America.
Just because, like we said, he can't really die.
Yeah. Captain America, gonna take a lot as well, but
if he doesn't have his hammer, I think we're good.
Yeah. And then the two biggest problems are gonna be Doctor Strange and Loki.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange and Loki. I don't think either of us really know the extent of their power.
And Doctor Strange and Loki could definitely work their magic to get them separated.
That's what I'm saying.
And then, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Might honestly get taken out.
I know.
I might honestly get taken out.
Yeah. I mean, well, we know you're not doing anything. So, ooh, that's a tough one. You guys let us know. Let us know if we did absolutely terrible or if that was solid. I think a lot of people are going to just say we should have taken Doctor Strange and Loki.
I mean, the only reason I didn't was because if I could have gotten Infinity Hulk, that would have been chilling.
Yeah. Well, I think that's going to be it for episode 4 there, guys. I think it's going to be it for episode 4. I hope you guys freaking enjoyed it. Some more new segments. We had if you guys want to see some more of the that ending segment there, thought that was a pretty good one. We're going to keep spicing it up, bringing some good stuff to you guys. If you did make it to the end, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We appreciate you. And, yeah.
Episode 4 in the books, moving out with the bros. Out, baby. We're probably going to have some more comics and stuff like that in the next episode as well. So.
For sure.
Peace.
Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.
Next episode.